As we learn more about improving life in the world growing around us, it is in this spirit that we choose to honor the people and territory that Richtown campus resides on. We acknowledge the traditional territory of the Ojibwa, the Odawa, and Potawatomi, on which the University of Guelph Richtown campus resides. These three nations make up the traditional Three Fires Confederacy. We recognize and respect the contributions of our Anishinaabe and Lenni Lenape ancestors as stewards both in shaping and strengthening this community, our province, and our country. As we learn and work in the agricultural tradition, our education and research activities remind us of the important connections and collective responsibility to this land.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. My name is Stacia Pepper, and I'm the student recruiter at Richtown campus, and I'm so excited to be your host for this evening. We are so thrilled that you've joined us for this virtual open house event to learn more about how our programs can help you continue to improve life in the world growing around you. Growth and improving life are a common theme in what we do and what we strive for as a campus. This evening, the virtual open house event will be comprised of several video components paired with live presentations from some faculty and our student ambassadors. Following the presentation, we will have a chance to answer your questions in the Q&A portion of this session. At this time, it is my pleasure to hand off the virtual mic to our Assistant Dean of Academics, Dr. Simon Lachance.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Simon Lachance, and I'm the Assistant Dean of Academics at Richtown. So I've been in this exciting new role for 1 year. I've worked for the University of Guelph in various academic and administrative roles over the past 2 decades. Seems like a long time. And you can likely tell that I speak both French and English. So I'm so excited about the student experience we can offer you at Richtown campus, and that we're back to face-to-face learning. So if you have an interest in plants, animals, and the environment, we offer 6 full-time academic programs, including 5 diplomas and 1 certificate program, and one of them may be a perfect fit for you. And they're all OSAP approved. That means the Ontario Student Assistance Program, OSAP. So these long-standing programs have a proven track record of success, and we have program graduates making a difference across the province, Canada, and abroad. Our current diploma programs include agriculture, equine care and management, environmental management, horticulture, and veterinary technology. We are also excited to offer one-year certificate in veterinary assistant and office administration. So if you've joined us today to learn more about our 2-year agriculture, horticulture, or environmental management diploma programs. If you attend Richtown, you will have a student-centered experience throughout your exciting 2 years with us. I wanted to tell you as well that all our academic programs operate under University of Guelph academic policies and procedures, and they're all stated and available in the academic calendar on the University of Guelph website if you want to check that. And these policies support academic integrity and academic excellence, and that I'm here at Richtown campus to help you achieve your personal academic and career goals. And I'm here as part of a great team as well. So as an instructor myself, I'm excited to be part of a very committed and experienced teaching team that helps you succeed in your applied studies. Our team brings tremendous life and work experiences to the classroom and to the lab environment. And one of our priorities is to help you develop skills to get a job. So your experience will be rooted in discussing real-world situations and learning solutions that address issues at the local, national, and global level. I'm excited to share that we will be introducing an optional co-op work term to be completed in the summer between years 1 and 2 for the agriculture and horticulture programs. We will have a co-op program as well for the equine program. So we plan to have a co-op program question and answer section added to our website by the end of November. So stay tuned if a co-op program is of interest to you. So today you're taking the first step to get to know about 3 diploma programs. And it's important for me to tell you that we have various staff who provide important student services to help you move through your transition to becoming a full-time student at Richtown campus. We all encounter everyday life bumps, and I hope you'll reach out to our registrar's office or one of our excellent student services staff to address any challenges that may arise for you between now and September 2022. So overall, we celebrate an average 75% program graduation rate, meaning that 3 out of every 4 students that begin these programs will graduate. So I wish you all much success in finding the right student experience and program, and I encourage you to reach out to me or any of our staff if you have further questions. So I hope to meet you sometime in the near future and to welcome you in person next September. So have a great day. And now I'll turn over the mic to Stacia.
Thank you so much, Simon. And at this time, I'd like to ask current agriculture students and ambassadors, Julia and Patrick, to offer a warm welcome to all of you this evening.
Thank you, Stacia. Before we dive into the open house, Julia and I want to extend a special welcome to each of you. My name is Patrick, and I'm from Thorndale, just outside London, Ontario, and I took a gap year from high school before coming to Ridgetown campus. Julia is a local, and she completed an undergrad degree and then did some traveling before deciding to return to school. We met each other through the Recruitment Ambassador program. We're both keen to share a little bit about our University of Guelph Ridgetown campus experience with you. First off, you guys are here today because you have an interest in plants, animals, and/or the environment. We do too. Very shortly, you're going to hear from our program coordinators and more recruitment ambassadors who are studying in the agriculture, horticulture, and environmental management programs. The community here at Ridgetown is small and tightly knit. The professors here get to know you by name, and they're here to support you throughout your time here. If you join us next fall, you'll get several opportunities to learn in small classes, which makes your transition from high school or the work world easy. Everyone is very welcome here. In our campus community, you'll have a chance to meet students from across the province, and you might also meet people from all over the globe. I've met someone who's from Zimbabwe in residence. Now over to you, Julia.
Thanks, Patrick. Hello, everyone. I'm Julia. It's important for me to study at a campus that is credible and recognized for its quality of education. In our rural community, people speak highly of the campus and its graduates. The campus has been offering diploma education for over 70 years, and I've got to meet many alumni farming or working in the agribusinesses over the years. In my family, my dad and my sister are proud Ridgetown grads. It's a family legacy. For me, many of my professors are the best in the country, and they often speak across Canada and sometimes globally. My professors at Ridgetown have honestly really impressed me. I'm really happy being back on campus studying face to face. When people ask me about Ridgetown, I can't stop raving about my professors. They have a passion to help us learn, and their practical knowledge is truly amazing. I learn best with really engaging teachers, and these experts can make learning fun, engaging, and practical. They are honestly some of the best I've ever had. The campus is very rooted in helping us learn through real-world experiences. In my courses, we've been learning in the classroom and in the field throughout the extensive campus grounds, and some students are learning about the water safety at the water treatment plant close to campus. As Patrick mentioned, I'm a local student, so I'm your go-to girl for any questions about the local community. Students at Ridgetown campus have great options to live on or off campus, and the community is welcoming. One of my favorite spots in town is Common Ground. It's new and it's just uptown. Back over to you, Patrick.
The best part of being here at Ridgetown campus is the connections you make with friends and staff. I've met some amazing people here, whether it's just in res or just out and about on campus. I met amazing students who come from very different backgrounds, rural and urban, and we all share an interest in improving the world growing around us. The staff are amazing people who are always willing to help me out with my studies in any way that they can. I know the friends I've made and the staff that I've gotten to know are people I'll keep in touch with even after I finish my studies. It's a great place to meet people who can help you explore career possibilities while helping you build important skills and knowledge for the work world. Well, Julia, I think we should wrap this up. Over to you one last time.
Thanks, Patrick. In closing, I wanted to mention that you're all here because you're looking to make a good choice for your post-secondary studies, a choice that will prepare you to get a job. The campus helps you meet industry experts, and some programs offer industry work placements. Staff encourage us to attend career fairs and explore career paths that we never would have thought of before. Almost all Ridgetown grads have a job right at the time of graduation. I'm really excited about the career possibilities that exist working with animals, plants, and the environment. Again, welcome everyone, and feel free to reach out to Patrick or myself anytime with your questions. We'd be happy to help. We're both excited to be at Ridgetown. It's like our second home. And now I'll hand the virtual mic over to our Agriculture Diploma student, Anna.
Thank you, Julia. Hi, everyone. My name is Anna Fear, and I'm in my first year of the Agriculture Diploma program at Ridgetown campus. I am from Brussels, Ontario, and I live on a farrow-to-finish pig farm. I chose to come to Ridgetown campus because I have always heard many great things about the campus. My dad graduated from Ridgetown in 1989, and my brother graduated in 2020. Ridgetown campus is a small campus, so you will get to know almost everyone in your program. In our agriculture program, many students like me have the same interests and goals. It is amazing to think about how much the school and student body must have changed since my dad first went here back in the day. It is so exciting to see the endless opportunities that are available in the industry for new graduates. When you come to Ridgetown campus, you will be supported by an entire staff team, and you'll have practical experiences you'll never forget. So far, I really like working with the animals in the barns. I hope Ridgetown campus will be the right choice for you to come and learn about sustainable agriculture and how we improve life for people, plants, and animals. Thank you for joining us today. Now I'll turn it over to Victoria.
Thank you, Anna. Hi, my name is Victoria Wilson. I'm a first-year agriculture student from St. Thomas, Ontario, but I'm currently living in an Exeter area, working on a cash crop farm while I study. Although I'm only in my first semester, we've already started to talk about global issues that affect the world we live in. Sustainability has been a common trend in many of my courses so far, and we're learning about best practices around soil and water tillage and nutrition management. I am looking forward to learning more about the global impacts of Ontario and Canadian agriculture. As I investigate future career possibilities, I see that many leading agricultural organizations have jobs around the globe. I have a personal passion to grow and learn from professionals working in agriculture, and I can't wait to continue and learn more in my program and see where my passions takes me in agribusiness. Thanks again for joining us, and now we'll be hearing from the Agriculture Program Coordinator, Dr. Paul Loomis.
My name is Dr. Paul Loomis, and I've been teaching and doing research here at Ridgetown campus for over 16 years. I continue to enjoy teaching and interacting with engaged students. I have very recently taken on the role of Agriculture Program Coordinator, and I'm excited about the chance to get to know and meet new students. The Ridgetown Campus Agriculture Diploma is focused on teaching leading-edge best practice in production agriculture. The objective of this program is to prepare students for an agri-food career working either on or off the farm, such as in leading agribusinesses or related industries. Program content is designed to ensure students learn key principles of agri-food system in the areas of soils, crops, livestock, business, human resources, and sustainable best practices. Students can focus on livestock, crops, business, and/or resource management if they choose, or they may choose to take a range of diversified courses across disciplines, each managed to meet program completion requirements. The teaching expertise in Ridgetown's Agriculture Diploma program is world-class. Many professors have been recognized for their applied agriculture research and teaching excellence. Overall, our agriculture teaching faculty deliver over 250 total presentations to industry events across Ontario, Canada, and the world each year. Countless students comment on the teaching passion of our instructors as students observe our desire to help them succeed in their academic studies. Instructors deliver practical and applied information through a combination of lectures and labs, and many instructors have an open door policy when students are looking for assistance or direction. If you are serious about learning about the agri-food industry and want to help keep Ontario agriculture competitive, this is a program for you. While completing this program, students have some unique opportunities. The Farm or Business Project course in Semester 4 challenges students to examine their home farm operations in depth. Students who do not have a farm to study complete an approved business operations project. This course often helps students realize the complexities of managing a farm or agribusiness operation. Many instructors conduct applied research in the same area of expertise that they teach in. Additionally, some run their own farms at home as well. This gives our instructors additional experience and insight into issues faced by producers and growers. With students coming from very diverse backgrounds and experiences, students can also learn much from each other's agricultural and life experiences. Approximately 75% of our graduates work on farms in some capacity. We're very proud of the number of graduates we have working on and managing many of Ontario's 40,000 farms. About 15% of our graduates will begin their careers working full-time for agribusiness. There's a significant demand for our graduates in this area. Some of our grads have 3 or 4 offers of employment at the time of graduation. 10% of our graduates will continue in full-time studies in a diploma, degree, or post-diploma program. Many students find jobs in the farm supply sector in feed, genetics, both livestock and crop, agronomy, or equipment industries with leading organizations across the province and Canada. Ridgetown students are also increasingly being considered for starting positions in agricultural finance institutions and nutrient management planning. To help students find a great career opportunity, Ridgetown campus hosts 35 to 40 agriculture employers on campus for annual career fairs. So why choose Ridgetown campus? Number 1, the agriculture expertise. The combined teaching experience and expertise in our program offers you a chance to learn the latest about Ontario's agri-food system from the best. Number 2, program course choices. You can select almost a third of your courses, allowing you to play a key role in selecting the courses of interest to you. Number 3, applied practical learning. In addition to engaging lectures and labs, students enjoy learning on on-campus field plots and livestock facilities. They also enjoy numerous field trips to leading farm operations and agribusinesses. Number 4, student experience. Students in the Agriculture Diploma program historically rate their overall campus experience as an 8.5 out of 10 and comment that the West Ag group feels like one big family. And number 5, career options. As the global population increases, production agriculture will continue to be an economic driver that will offer great careers through a wide range of opportunities. Career options are endless. There's a place for you in Ontario agriculture.
Hey, my name is Dr. Dave Harker. I'm an associate professor at Ridgetown campus, University of Guelph. Yeah, I just love my job. My job is teaching. 40% of what I do is teaching, and the other 60% is research and extension. So extension means just communicating research results to farm groups and scientific community. So I just love to do that. And at the same time, I get to farm as well. So I do farm part-time. So I grew up on a farm and I just can't get that farming out of my system. So as I mentioned, I'm a cropping systems agronomist. And one of the things about agronomy that I just love is that it covers so many different disciplines, agronomy does. So I'm going to focus a little bit, I guess, on the courses that I teach. One of them is applied plant science. Students come into applied plant science and they say, oh, science, so boring. When students finish the course, applied plant science, they leave with a whole new appreciation with science and with plants. Then I teach a small grain cereal production. So I just love talking about how a wheat plant grows, or oats and barley. And those crops, those small grain cereal crops, are just so important, especially in a crop rotation. Corn and soybean management, and so I teach this with a colleague of mine who is an expert, who is a world-renowned soybean breeder on campus. And so I teach the corn side and he teaches the soybean side and oilseed, and talks about canola as well. So in crop diagnostics class, that's another course that I teach, and we talk about herbicide issues, we talk about herbicide injury, about going out to the field, and the plant can communicate to us what kind of injury caused whatever symptom that they're experiencing out in the field. And so I just love that. I call that go to the field, put your CSI hat on. You like that show, that CSI show? I like it too. But instead of crime scene investigation, I call it crop scene investigation. I can't wait to see you in the fall. Take care, bye.
And now I'll hand the virtual mic to Agriculture Diploma student, Kayla.
Hello everyone, my name is Kayla Stanton and I'm a first-year Agriculture Diploma student. I live on a 4,000 head finishing hog and cash crop farm in Wyoming, Ontario. I am so excited to have the chance to tell you more about my experience at Ridgetown campus. First off, I've only been in the program for a couple of months now, and I'm already learning so much. Since I am living away from home, I chose to live in Steckley Hall residence on campus, which has been a great experience for me. I've met a lot of new friends, not only people in my own program, but in other programs too. I'd highly recommend living in residence for your first year at Ridgetown. It's been easy making friends, new memories, and is a close walk to all my classes. On the academic side of things, I'm learning more than I expected in my lectures and labs. I have always been a hands-on learner, so when picking the right post-secondary institution for me, Ridgetown was the perfect fit. In the very first week of classes, Dr. Dave Hooker and Chris Gillard took us on a tour of the 450 acres of crop research fields that are on campus to help us understand the practical industry issues we will be learning about in our lectures and labs. Doug Young, our soils professor, uses hands-on techniques to make learning about soils fun, which I didn't think was ever possible. We have countless practical experience here to help us build our confidence, our knowledge, and our practical skills we'll need to be successful in industry. I have to say my experience at Ridgetown has been a 10 out of 10 so far. I couldn't imagine attending any other school. I hope to meet you on campus next fall. Thank you for joining us today. And now over to you, Allison.
Thank you, Kayla. Hi, everyone. My name is Allison Pepper, and I am a second-year student in the Agriculture Diploma. My situation is a little bit different. I first started my diploma 5 years ago. I knew I always had a passion for agriculture, but I just wasn't ready for college right after high school. My path took me from agriculture to carpentry, and then somehow my heart and passion brought me back to agriculture. I was motivated to finish what I had started at Ridgetown campus. We don't all have the same academic and career paths, and that's okay. It was an easy choice to make to come back. Everything about Ridgetown campus made me feel welcome, and it felt like it was where I was meant to be. It's a small town community, just like what I was used to. It feels like my home away from home. The small class sizes, where the instructors get to know your name, is a big deal for me and helps me feel like I belong. I'm working part-time in the farm equipment industry while I study with what I am learning at Ridgetown. I know I'll be very prepared and to further my career in agriculture. I guess I always knew that I belonged here. I hope you'll find the same sense of belonging that I have. I'm thrilled to be back on campus, and I am planning to graduate in spring of 2022. Thank you for joining us today. Now we will hear from Dr. Simon Lachance, Assistant Dean in Academics.
My name is Simon Lachance, and I'm the Assistant Dean of Academics at Ridgetown. I've been teaching environmental management courses and doing research here at Ridgetown campus for more than 5 years. I was at another campus of the University of Guelph for 15 years before moving to Ridgetown. I'm glad to meet you and to tell you a bit more about the Environmental Management Diploma here at Ridgetown. So our team of instructors brings tremendous life and work experiences to both the classroom and the lab environments. Our instructors often share their applied research results in their classrooms, and they are current with industry best practices, so classroom content is timely and very relevant to real-world issues. Our academic program engaged significant industry involvement and guest lecturers, field trips, hosts, advisory committee reps, industry cooperators, and employers. So environment is a broad discipline. The Ridgetown Campus Environmental Management Diploma program offers courses that train students to build technical skills to be successful in their future career. Students can choose to focus on 3 main areas: conservation and natural resources, which covers the study of ecological aspects of ecosystems, the protection of resources, species at risk, invasive species, sustainability in general, and rehabilitation and restoration of sites. The second focus is water-wastewater area, and it covers the management of drinking water and wastewaters, as well as water collection and distribution. The third area is agriculture and the environment, and focuses on how to protect the environment in agroecosystems and the farming landscape. Students can also mix their elective if they choose to. The program content is designed to ensure students learn environmental issues and solutions, principles of environmental law and ethics, environmental monitoring, maths applied to the environment, ecology and natural resources, sustainable best practices, health and safety, and some business management and human resource skills. Students complete a variety of applied and practical projects, labs, and assignments to develop their industry knowledge and their skills. More than 1/4 of your courses are electives, allowing you to tailor the program to your interests. So you'll have a chance to work for several courses in our well-equipped environmental lab, where I'm sitting right now, participate in numerous field trips, and learn several practical skills. Our lab here is a biosafety level 2, meaning that we can handle slightly pathogenic microorganisms, and access to the lab is controlled, and you will learn protocols and best laboratory management procedures. While completing this program, students have some unique opportunities. Several courses will offer lab work outside, collecting soil and plant samples in the field or in the arboretum, collecting water samples in the campus stream, for example, or using the greenhouse to grow plants. Often, after that, we go back inside in the lab here to analyze the collected samples. We have an annual tour in September, visiting the Windsor Recycling Facility, a wastewater treatment plant in Amherstburg, and the unique tallgrass prairie ecosystem of the Ojibwe Nature Center and Reserve, as well as several other visits to local and regional sites such as Rondo Provincial Park and other conservation areas. There are great career opportunities that offer a variety of duties, creating a very interesting setting for work. So the jobs are plentiful and graduates earn very competitive wages. Several of our graduates are employed with municipalities or industries working in water and wastewater treatment, collection and distribution as plant operator, and other businesses working as a technician or sales representative. Some industry-recognized certification training is also offered during your program. Other students find jobs with environmental consultant firms working in diverse environmental projects. For students interested in conservation of resources, work may be in assessment and rehabilitation of degraded sites, as technician for environmental project for companies, government, or conservation authorities in Ontario. In the ag sector, several jobs as research technicians, nutrient management technicians, or farm plan advisors are available. All students must complete a 4-week placement at the end of the 4th semester, so that this is a great way to meet potential employers for a future job and to learn additional skills as well. So students can also consider continuing their studies at Guelph, at the University of Guelph, where you will receive credit transfer to the Bachelor of Bioresource Management. So I wish you all much success in finding the right program for you, and I encourage you to reach out to me or any of our dedicated staff if you have further questions. And please know that we'll be here at Richtown campus to help you achieve academic success.
And now I'll hand the virtual mic to Environmental Management Diploma student, Stephen.
Hi everyone, my name is Stephen Hotz. I'm a second-year environmental management student here at Ridgetown campus. I'm from Leamington, Ontario. My time at Ridgetown campus so far has been amazing. The one-on-one time with the professors has helped me thoroughly understand my studies and all the great opportunities that come from the practical labs and actual hands-on work we do. For example, we've tested the total dissolved solids in the creek on campus, and we've done gram staining in the level 2 microbiology lab. We have a smaller class size of about 15 students, and all the professors are keen to help us succeed in all of our courses. Our class is a mix of students coming directly from high school, but also a mix of people who worked in different industries as well. Our class is diverse, and I enjoyed hearing and learning about everyone's different life experiences that they've brought to the classroom. I've really enjoyed all the experiential learning opportunities that will ultimately prepare me for the working world. Overall, Ridgetown has been a fantastic choice for me, and I would highly recommend the environmental management program to anyone that is interested in working in the environmental career where you can make a positive difference in the world. Thank you for joining us today, and next you'll be hearing from Dr. Stephen Lowen.
Hello, I'm Dr. Steve Lowen. I've been teaching horticulture courses and conducting horticultural research at Ridgetown campus for over 32 years. During the next couple minutes, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Horticulture Diploma program. Horticulture is a broad discipline covering the intensive cultivation of plants. Students can choose courses to focus on 2 main areas. Greenhouse and protected production covers greenhouse vegetables, floral crops, and medical cannabis. Landscape and nursery horticulture covers the production, design, installation, and maintenance of plants where we live and work. Students can also mix their electives if they choose. This is a 4-semester program and students complete 6 courses per semester. It will require a commitment to studies 5 days a week, plus additional time for assignments, quizzes, labs, and exams. Some of our instructors conduct applied horticultural research, and others own and operate horticultural businesses. This gives our instructors experience and insight into the practical issues faced by our industry. Many of our professors have been recognized for their excellence in plant research and in teaching. Many of our students comment on the teaching passion of our instructors as our students experience our culture of helping them succeed in their learning. You will have a chance to grow your own crops in the greenhouse and work on our campus grounds pruning trees and shrubs, designing beds, and installing plants. When it once again becomes safe to travel, the program offers travel opportunities for credit, including the Belize study tour and the Horticulture Program Europe trip. Many of our graduates find jobs in greenhouse vegetable production, others in medical cannabis production. Some of our graduates work in nurseries, some work in garden centers, and others work in landscape installation and maintenance businesses. Some of our graduates begin interacting with the gardening public through customer service, while other graduates start as assistant growers in production operations. Our campus approaches horticulture from an agricultural background. Because of this, our program stands apart in training students how plants grow, so that students have an in-depth knowledge of how to grow plants. The pandemic has helped many people to recognize that being surrounded by plants in our parks, gardens, and inside our homes fosters good health in these stressful times. And production of food crops in protected environments creates resilience in the food supply for Canadians. As horticulturists, we make important contributions to people's lives. Join us, and we can help you find your place to make a difference.
And now I'll hand the virtual mic to Horticulture Diploma student Kaya.
Hello everyone, my name is Kaya Skinner. I am a first year of the Horticulture Diploma at Ridgetown campus. I am from Sarnia, Ontario, and I'm currently living in Ridgetown while I study. One of my reasons for choosing the Ridgetown campus was the small class sizes at Ridgetown. You aren't just seen as just a number in the class. The teachers know our entire class by name and are keen to help us learn. When I first came to Ridgetown, I was not in the right headspace to continue my education, so I left for a while, found my happy place again, and came back to study horticulture at Ridgetown campus. I loved learning about the science behind the plants that we study and grow in the program. We do a lot of practical learning in the horticulture program. I found the landscape course is very interesting as you get to learn on various landscape equipment and create beautiful enhancements on the campus grounds. Now, as I conclude, I just wanted to note that for anyone that may need support with their mental health during their time at Ridgetown, the school has a very good counselor program that I've used in the past and has helped me feel supported. Ridgetown campus has a great support team. I have been grateful for the help the student services team has given me during my time here. Thank you for listening in on why I think Ridgetown campus is a great choice for anyone interested in exploring a horticultural career. Back to you, Stacia.
Thank you, Kaya. And thank you to all of our student ambassadors for sharing the Ridgetown campus student experience. At this time, we will now hear from our campus registrar, Christina.
Hello, I'm Christina Hogart, the campus registrar at Ridgetown campus. We are so excited to welcome you today to learn more about the Ridgetown campus experience. I'm happy to help you with any questions you might have about the application process, admissions, program and academic requirements, transcript requests, proof of enrollment letters, or graduation.
The admission requirements for this program are an Ontario Secondary School Diploma or equivalent with a minimum cumulative average of 65% in 6 grade 11 or grade 12 U, C, M, or O level courses, including a minimum of grade 11C math and grade 12C English. Alternatively, you can apply as a mature student if you are 19 years of age or older and have been out of high school for a minimum of 1 year. Some pre-admission testing may be required. Applications are being accepted for fall 2022 on ontariocolleges.ca, so you can apply now. The equal consideration deadline for our competitive vet tech program is February 1st. All other non-competitive programs will continue accepting applications as long as there is room in the program. Offers for all non-competitive programs will start going out in early February. Offers for both delivery methods of the competitive vet tech program will start going out in early March. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at the contact information provided on the slide. We hope you enjoy learning about our campus, the real-world experiences we offer, the student-centered community, and how you can help improve the world growing around you. We look forward to welcoming you in the fall.
As Simon mentioned at the beginning of the open house, we are so lucky to have a dedicated student services team to assist our students here at Ridgetown campus. Let's now take a few moments to meet the team.
Hi, I'm Amy Weisel, and I work in Student Accessibility Services, also known as SAS. We support students who experience disabilities with full and equitable participation in academic life. Disabilities encompasses a wide spectrum of conditions such as learning disabilities, medical, mental health, ADHD, vision, head injuries, and many more. These conditions are permanent, temporarily, or newly onset. SAS works one-on-one with students so they can reach their full potential by creating an accommodation plan that's specific to each student's learning needs. If you have received an offer of admissions, I encourage you to contact SAS by emailing rcsas@uaguelph.ca to discuss your accessibility needs. Please visit the Student Accessibility Services section on our website to determine what documentation is needed to register with SAS.
The University of Guelph Ridgetown campus is committed to supporting your intellectual development through a broad network of advising, counseling, and support services to assist you in meeting your personal and academic goals. My name is Kim Sonneveld, and I'm the program counselor for all of the diploma and certificate programs at Ridgetown campus. My role is to support your academic goals and includes support duties such as providing information about your academic requirements, including schedule of studies or what courses you need to take, your continuation of study requirements, and your graduation requirements. I can assist you with course selection, discussion of your academic standing, and how to proceed in any academic consideration requests. Another part of my role includes assisting you with math, with time management, and organizational skills. I can also act as a resource for other campus services. I look forward to working with you once you choose the University of Guelph Ridgetown campus and one of its outstanding programs. See you soon.
Hi there. My name is Becky Clark, and I am the Educational Resource Clerk at the Ridgetown Campus Library. One of my roles at the library is to assist students in finding resources and information that they need in order to successfully complete projects and assignments. The library is also a great place to spend time in between classes or studying. In addition to the library, I also organize the online bookstore where we sell textbooks, course manuals, supplies, and other materials required for your courses. There's also a section on our bookstore where we sell campus swag. We look forward to seeing you this fall on campus, and I look forward to being a participant in the success that you have at Ridgetown.
Hi everyone, my name is Allison McMahon. I'm the Student Financial Aid and Awards Counselor here at Ridgetown campus. One of the areas that I support students in is through our Student Awards program. There are many great opportunities that you might want to consider as you start to look at our Student Awards program, including entrance scholarships and financial needs-based bursaries. We also have our Ridgetown Campus Agri-Food Entrance Scholarship that is available to students entering the Agriculture, Environmental Management, or Horticulture Diplomas, and these recipients are selected based on their admission average. I hope you'll check out our website for full details on our Student Awards program, and as always, you can reach out to me at any point in time with any questions at rcawards@uaguelph.ca. Another area that I support students through is in the area of financial aid through the Ontario Student Assistance Program, or OSAP for short. OSAP is student aid funded by the federal and provincial governments to assist with a portion of the cost of going to post-secondary school. Full-time and part-time OSAP is available, and both are applied to online through their website. To learn more about OSAP, you can check out their website at osap.ca. I can also assist with any students that are studying at Ridgetown campus from another province. If you're working on a student financial aid application through your home province, I can help get any forms filled out that you may need or confirm your enrollment as well. That's it for me today, and I hope everyone has a great day, and thanks so much for your time.
Hi, Vicki King, Residence Recreation and Security Manager here at the Ridgetown campus. Thank you for your interest in Ridgetown. Recreationally speaking, we run the whole gamut: badminton, bowling, curling, volleyball, indoor soccer, and floor hockey. You'll become a part of the Ridgetown community using the curling club, the bowling alley, and the arena in town. If you are a skilled athlete, you will excel. If you're not, come on out and have some fun. We're looking to give you some balance between your academics and your free social time. In our new COVID world, we've been offering virtual trivia and bingos and parking lot theaters. Here at Ridgetown, we have something for everyone. And remember, do something for you every day.
For students looking to live on campus, Steckley Hall Residence provides a great option for settling into your first time living away from home. This co-ed dorm-style residence is a great place to make new friends and offers the options of either double or single rooms. Students living in residence are required to purchase the all-you-can-eat meal plan that offers excellent, well-balanced, delicious meals so you feel right at home. There are so many benefits of living on campus. Your walk to classes is super short, you have 24/7 opportunities to meet new people, and all of your amenities are right there. It's super convenient. If you prefer to live off campus in Ridgetown, the small and friendly community of roughly 3,000 people offers plenty of options for rental houses, apartments, or rooms. You can check out the listings on our campus website at ridgetownc.com. Our Ridgetown community has been welcoming students for decades.
Before we begin the question and answer portion of the virtual open house, I just wanted to take a few moments to invite you to follow us on our socials. Stay up to date with all campus information by following us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and our website.